Good morning, everybody.
Captain, have you heard these stories of dragons?
Elder, you know better than to believe
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the story of Sar. I hope the sound's coming through properly, Helga. Hope the stream's working.
Stupid dog.
Cool. Alright. So, for our first quest of the day, we're going to Solstheim. And we're going to Solstheim to get a pair of boots. Which will make our life
for passage
easier.
to Solstheim. Too bad. I'm not going back there anymore.
Are you the captain of the Northern Maiden?
Sure. Yeah, that's me. Why? Who sent you?
I was attacked by some cultists who came here on your ship.
Now, hold on. That wasn't my fault. I didn't know they were going to attack anybody. I don't even know how I got here.
How can you not know how you got here? You sailed here, right?
It's hard to explain. I remember those people with the masks coming on board. Then, the next thing I remember, I was here, and they were gone. And that's not right, losing whole days like that. There's been something strange going on there for a while. But after this, I'm done. I'm not going back to Solstheim.
Yes, you are. You're taking me to Solstheim.
Have you been listening to me? I'm not going back there.
You owe me. Those cultists you brought here tried to kill me.
All right, you have a point. Taking you back to find out who sent them is the least I can do. Besides, maybe you can put a stop to whatever's going on over there. I owe them a bit of payback myself. Well, here we are. This is Raven Rock. Can't say I'm all that glad to see it again. Good luck. Maybe you can figure out what's going on around here.
I don't recognize you. So I'll assume this is your first visit to Raven Rock, Outlander. State your intentions.
Just looking for work.
You've picked one of the worst places in Morrowind to do that, but suit yourself. Just remember, Raven Rock is sovereign territory of House Redoran. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim. While you're here, you will be expected to abide by our laws. Any questions? Giolan, I was starting to wonder what happened to
We were delayed by bad weather. Before you even asked.
Okay, a little bit of an update about Ravenrock and Dragonborn. Yeah, Dragonborn. Uh, to actually activate Dragonborn and get the main quest going for Dragonborn, you have to actually interact with a few key figures. If you do not, Dragonborn does not start. One thing you do not do in Solstheim is go to sleep. If you go to sleep, Dragonborn starts, you'll be teleported to one of the stones and everything starts from there. Or if you read one of the black books. So that's something to know about Dragonborn.
There was no other way it could end. Thanks. I wasn't sure I'd make it off this farm alive. I wish I could have said the same for my man here.
What were those things?
Some of the Redoran Guard have taken to calling them ash spawn. Me, I don't care what they're called. All I know is they're a danger to Raven Rock and they need to be stopped.
How did that bring you to this old farm?
I was going to search for clues that might lead me to wherever they're coming from. I know it isn't the best place to start, but we know they've been coming from this direction.
I'd be glad to lend you a hand.
Good. I can use all the help I can get. Besides, I don't feel comfortable leaving Raven Rock behind. And I'd hate to lose any more Redoran Guard.
Very well. Where do I begin?
We were searching the farm when the ash spawn ambushed us. Have a look around and see if you can turn up anything useful.
I discovered this note on one of the ash spawn.
This is strange. The note says it's from General Falks Carius, but that's impossible.
Impossible? Why?
Well, Carius was the Imperial garrison commander at Fort Frostmoth, but he died over 200 years ago when the Red Mountain leveled the place. There's no way he could still be alive.
What do you want me to do?
If General Carius is still alive, there must be something keeping him that way. I need you to head out to Fort Frostmoth and check it out. I'm gonna head back to Raven Rock and prepare the men for further assaults. Be careful. This General Carius sounds out of his mind.
Just leave me be.
What's the matter with you?
Secret. With me? What's the matter with you? Sorry, I've just had a lot of hawk-faced cowards coming by to mock my efforts. It probably can't hurt to tell you. You look mostly honest. The name's Rollis. Rollis Sedaris, out of Moorhold. I've got a financier waiting for me back on the mainland. Sent me here in the interests of obtaining some rare antiquities. The relics of Arzador. But this whole thing became a disaster right quick, let me tell you.
What happened?
You come out of the northern ashlands, you don't expect things to go easy, you know. But this was something outside my particular expertise. When I first got to Kolbjorn, you couldn't even see it. Buried in the ash, like most other things on this blasted island. Dug out a pile of the stuff taller than me just to find the barrow. Who knows how much to reach the door. Excavating isn't exactly my specialty. Even if it was, the ash storms fill it in faster than you can dig.
Why not hire some of the miners out of Raven Rock?
You think I've got that kind of money? No, I only get paid on delivery. Can't afford to go out of pocket for 1,000 septims on this. Takes money to make money, all that rot. There's a lot of it at the other end. But I can't get there without a little kick to start it off.
I've got some money. Are you looking for a partner?
What? Are you serious? Well, I think I could make that work. We can sort out the details of our little arrangement later. But for now, I'll manage the dig if you can manage the coin. Do you have the gold?
Of course.
It's all here. Well then, looks like I have a good bit of work to start on.
Okay, so we've done the first part of the quest. Started the digging quest. So what we'll do is go back to Skyrim and we'll wait for the letter. Where's the captain? Oh, there he is.
Hi.
I'd like passage back to Skyrim.
Can't say I'd mind heading out of here. I still need to get paid, of course.
Here you go.
Casting off.
Alright, so now we can start this part 2 of the main quest, Act 2. And we should be going to Riverwood, meet Delphine.
Need something?
I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
Whiterun.
Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way? Climb and back, and we'll be off. There once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorik's day.
We can... long time no see, good to see you. So good to see you. You arrived just in time for the action.
The sooner you find the claw, the sooner our lives can get back to normal.
I have the golden claw.
You found it! There it is! Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
There's a dragon about.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy.
You're not coming?
That would be a bad idea. I'd be too likely to attract the wrong kind of attention. But they don't know you at all yet.
So what's your plan? How do I infiltrate the Thalmor embassy?
The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions?
Don't get too far ahead.
won't. We're off to Solitude. Let's see if there's a dragon outside. Yep. There he is. These are the new dragons I've added.
Dovahkiin, your voice is no match for mine.
Guide me!
What on earth is that?
I do not fear you, Dovahkiin.
Spellbreaker works. And if he lands, it'd be good.
Guide me! I'll see you burn!
Where are you? Come on, hello.
Hiding will not save you.
Yeah, come on, land.
I do not fear you. forgotten what fine sport you mortals can provide.
Come on. The problem with the dragon is it didn't want to land. And I don't have dragon red at the moment. Not yet, anyway. And he was putting in some damage. That was the thing. So, we'll see what happens when I come out. Hopefully he'll piss off. Actually, I'll come out the other way. Yeah, he's still around. Yeah, he's still around. Oh, let me fast travel. Alright, we got rid of the dragon.
We're one of the same kind, you and I. I'm glad to have met you.
I need to trade some things with you.
If that is what you wish.
It's time for us to part ways.
It is a lonely thing, facing all the dangers of Skyrim by yourself. Come and find me, if you decide that you miss my companionship.
Adventurer like you, and I took an arrow in the knee. I have to wonder, what does the Dragonborn do once he's summoned by the Greybeards? And if the one being taught, like any skill.
Once a train. That field is full of distractions. Lord, focus on your targets.
Blessings of the 8 divines upon you. How may I help? May knowledge of your divinity carry us through our daily.
The reason I couldn't use the bow against the dragon was because I have no perks in the bow tree, in the bow skills. They're all being put into other skills. So my actual bow, the new inventory, lets you see your character from behind. This is like the old Oblivion style inventory. Anyways, my bow does only 59 damage compared to 372 that my mace does. So that's the reason I didn't pull out my bow, because I would have been wasting arrows. Wouldn't be doing any damage at all. So that explains that. So while we're here, very quickly, this is my inventory. My mace 372, and my combined armor is 555. If I put the helmet on, 844. So quite modest, nothing too overrated. I love the helmet.
Let us walk in the steps of the divine.
Alright, let's do this quest.
You look troubled. Have you come...
I'm always troubled.
Yes?
What is it? Dragons?
The coin?
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Okay, a small tip when doing diplomatic immunity. Because there's a very small chance of a dragon spawning while you're talking to Delphine down at the stables. If you hand all your armor over and you've got nothing left to defend yourself with, you can find yourself in a bit of a pickle. So it's always wise to, when doing this, to have a second pair of armor, the one that you hand over to Delphine, not the one that you'll hand over to this guy. What's his name? Just in case that dragon shows up. And I'm saying it because it's happened lots of times to me, so. This is our old ebony armor.
Yes? Need something?
Our mutual friend sent me.
Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you.
I'm ready. Here's what I'll need.
Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've gotta go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry. You ready yet? I need to get back before I'm missed. Remember, you won't have anything except what I smuggle in for you. You ready yet? I need to get back before I'm missed. Remember, you won't have anything except what I smuggle in for you. You ready yet? I need to get back before I'm missed. Remember, you won't have anything except what I smuggle in for you. You ready yet? I need to get back before I'm missed. Remember, you won't have anything except what I smuggle in for you. You ready yet? I need to get back before I'm missed. Remember, you won't have anything except what I smuggle in for you. You ready yet? I need to get back before I'm missed. Remember, you won't have anything except what I smuggle in for you. Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest. Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest. Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take... Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest.
given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy?
Yes, Malborn's all set.
Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor Embassy dressed like... that. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor Embassy dressed like that. I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy?
I'm ready. Keep the rest of my things safe for me.
Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
Ah, a fellow latecomer. This little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, lady. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking. There's not enough drinking in the world today, wouldn't you agree?
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please.
Here you go.
Thank you, Mom. Go right in.
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger strapped to my thigh, etc., etc.
I'm just doing my duty, sir. Everything's in order. Welcome back, sir.
Yes, yes. I find myself in agreement.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim, and you are? Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the outer wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the Orinthia Red?
Of course. I've told you before.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink?
Dragons frightening you. Yes, as much as they're frightening.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here?
You look thirsty.
My friend, you are very perceptive. I have a powerful thirst that cannot be slaked. And none of the waiters will bring me a drink. Ellen told them to cut me off. Afraid I'll cause another scene, I suppose. I need another drink.
Interesting, not long ago, there were several Khajiit camped
What can I get
outside
for
the
you?
walls of White.
You made it in. What can I get for you, man?
I'd like a drink.
Here you go, ma'am. The finest Colovian brandy. Is there anything else I can get for you? Farewell.
Is the food and drink to your liking?
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around
Excellent.
here?
I'll leave you to it then.
Here, I brought you a drink.
Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles. If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me.
Very much so, and thank you for asking.
It pleases me to hear you say so.
Actually, there is something you could do for me.
Wonderful. I can begin to repay your generosity immediately.
I look forward to the day
Say
when this
on,
rebellion
friend.
is put down, and we once again have peace.
I need you to cause a scene.
I agree with you.
Get everyone's
Have you
attention
heard
for a
any
few
news
minutes.
from the other parts of Skyrim?
Is that all?
Now that I
My
think
friend,
on it,
you've
I
come
did
to the
hear
right
something
person.
rather interesting
You
the
could
other
say
day.
that causing a scene
Apparently, the
is
Red
somewhat of a
Wave had been
specialty
in
of
solitude
mine.
for well over a month.
Stand
And
back
there's no sign
and
of shipping
behold
out
my
anytime soon.
handiwork.
Some say the ship suffered damage to her hull when she struck an iceberg, and Captain Safia can't afford...
Attention, everyone! Could I have
She
your
would never
attention?
admit such a thing.
I
Captain
have an
Safia is
announcement.
far too proud a woman for that.
I propose a toast to Elenwen, our mistress.
what are you
I
doing?
speak figuratively, of course. Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed. Although, most of you are
Let's go,
already in
before
bed
anyone
with her.
notices us.
But again, I speak figuratively, of course. Fine, fine. Get your hands off me. I'll be a good boy now. Wouldn't want to offend our
So far, so
Thalmor
good.
overlords,
Let's hope
would
nobody
we?
saw us slip out.
Someone
We
bring
need to
me a
pass through the
drink,
kitchen.
quick.
Your gear is hidden in the larder.
Is the food and
Just
drink
stay
to you?
close and let me do any talking. Got it?
So, yes.
Follow me.
Excellent. I'll leave you to it then.
Who comes, Malvern? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Savani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. Hurry it up. I've got to get back before I'm missed.
You speak. Have you heard any interesting rumors?
I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice. Something's wrong.
To it, but I've heard that the feud between the Grey Mains and the Battleborns in Whiterun has grown ugly.
I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong.
Well, we got all our gear except the money, so...
Is the food and drink to your liking?
Everything is...
Hurry it up. I've got to get back before I'm missed.
Splendid. Call if you have need.
Yep, everything works properly.
Come on. If someone misses me at the party, we're both
dead, yes we know. Alright.
I look forward to the day when this rebellion is put down.
Good luck.
See those robes?
You're on your own.
Did you hear something? Never should have come here.
I'm staying.
Just die. Do your work. Your time is at its end.
I need that money. I earned it. I have my own expenses, you know.
Silence! Do not presume, Gissa. You are most... Come on! We have other It's nothing!
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. I told you. I don't know anything else about it.
I'm not here to torture you.
What? Who? What do you want then?
No time to explain. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. I damn well hope so. If it helps you twist them up, I'm glad to help. They're after some old guy named Esbern. Something to do with dragons. I gathered it from listening to them talk when they thought I was out. I've seen a guy in Riften who they seem to think is him. Not much to go on. I don't even know where he lives or his name, but they seem pretty excited about it. That's it. Now, let's get out of here.
You go ahead, I'm not done here.
No problem. Thanks for springing me. I owe you. Look me up in Riften if you make it out.
Surrender immediately or you both die.
Never mind. I'm dead already.
Come here.
At your best, huh? You wish to defeat me?
I'll see you burn. Ugh.
Over here.
So sorry guys, I just crashed. So Let's load up and see how far back we've gone. Oh god. Yep, crash. Alright, it's taking us right to the beginning of the Thalmor Embassy.
I've heard those mages up
Come on. If someone misses me at the party, we're both dead.
Skyrim. They seem to think
Alright,
it's
we're
at
not
least
that
a
far
dozen,
back.
But I'm sure they're exaggerating.
Hurry it up.
Probably
I've
trying
got to get back
scare
before I
us into
missed.
Giving them more money and influence so they can save us from the dragon's threat.
Good luck.
See those robes?
You're on your own.
Were they with or was the enemy beating reinforcements?
Fear the Thalmor! Death is the only way out of your misery. Elven supremacy is the only truth.
Usually they do the shock thing, not the fireball.
But I need that money. I earned it. I have my own expenses, you know.
Silence! Do not presume, Gisser. You are most useful, but do not presume. We have other informants who are less offensive.
But no one else has brought you such valuable information, have they?
You wish to defeat me?
I told you. I don't know anything else about it.
I'm not here to torture you.
What? Who? What do you want then?
No time to explain. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. I damn well hope so. If it helps you twist them up, I'm glad to help. They're after some old guy named Esbern. Something to do with dragons. I gathered it from listening to them talk when they thought I was out. I've seen a guy in Riften who they seem to think is him. Not much to go on. I don't even know where he lives or his name, but they seem pretty excited about it. That's it. Now, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here.
Listen up, spy. You're trapped in here, and we have your accomplice. Surrender immediately, or you both die.
Never mind.
Silence,
I'm dead
Trick.
already.
Never should have come here.
Guess I was just hearing things.
What was that?
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
That dragon will not give up.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful?
The Thalmor know nothing about the dragons.
Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that?
Why'd you send me if you weren't going to believe me?
You're right. I was sure it must have been them. If not the Thalmor, who? Or what?
I don't know, but the Thalmor are looking for someone named Esbern.
Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons.
What would the Thalmor want with Esbern?
You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought.
They seem to think he's hiding out in Riften.
Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Ask around the Ragged Flagon in the Ratway. It's at least a good starting point. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means.
Okay, let's see if we can fast travel before the dragon logs on. Cannot fast travel when enemies are about. Remove it.
Hiding will not save you. Hiding will not save you. I have forgotten what fine sport you mortals can provide.
He just does not want to land.
Hiding will not save you. Dovahkiin, your voice is no match for mine. Now we will see whose blood is the
Alrighty, finally got rid of that dragon. This game drives you crazy sometimes. Alright, where were we off to? Riften.
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess.
I've never seen Miol this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
And now you pay for meddling in the Thalmor's affairs.
So, what can I do for you today?
So, you're Brynjolf's protege, eh? Doesn't look like much to me.
Know of an old guy hiding out in Riften named Esbern?
Lot of people looking for him. Don't know his name, but he's paid good money for nobody to know he's down here. He's holed up in the Ratway Warrens. Hardly ever leaves the place. Has someone bring him food and such. Crazy old coot from what I've heard. For that to stand out down here, he must really be off his nut.
Who else is looking for Esbern?
Dangerous-looking elves, who didn't give their names. Draw your own conclusions. Aye.
Esbern, open the door. I'm a friend.
What? No, that's not me. I'm not Esbern. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's okay. Delphine sent me.
Delphine? How do you... So you finally found her, and she led you to me. And here I am, caught like a rat in a trap.
Delphine needs your help to stop the dragons.
So Delphine keeps up the fight after all these years. You'd better come in and tell me how you found me, and what you want. This'll just take a moment. This one always sticks. There we go. Only a couple more. There we are. Come in, come in. Make yourself at home. That's better. Now we can talk. So, Delphine keeps up the fight after all these years. I thought she'd have realized it's hopeless by now. I tried to tell her years ago.
What do you mean it's hopeless?
Haven't you figured it out yet? What more needs to happen before you all wake up and see what's going on? Alduin has returned just like the prophecy said. The dragon from the dawn of time who devours the souls of the dead. No one can escape his hunger, here or in the afterlife. Alduin will devour all things and the world will end. Nothing can stop him. I tried to tell them. They wouldn't listen. Fools. It's all come true. All I could do was watch our doom approach.
Alduin, the dragon who's raising the others?
Yes, yes. You see, you know, but you refuse to understand.
You're talking about the literal end of the world?
Oh yes, it's all been foretold. The end has begun. Alduin has returned. Only a dragonborn can stop him. But no dragonborn has been known for centuries. It seems that the gods have grown tired of us. They've left us to our fate as the plaything of Alduin the World Eater.
It's not hopeless, Esbern. I'm dragonborn.
What? You are? Can it really be true? Dragonborn? Then there is hope. The gods have not abandoned us. We must go. Quickly now. Take me to Delphine. We have much to discuss. But give me just a moment. I must gather a few things. I'll need... no useless trash. Where'd I put my annotated annuan? One moment. I know time is of the essence, but mustn't leave secrets for the Thalmor. There's one more I must bring. Well, I guess that's good enough. Let's be off. Who's there?
Somebody help! No! You can't be here! You're all dead! I already killed you over and over!
There's the Blades agent. Kill her.
You're dead! Dead!
All the stuff I leave behind. Helga be freaking. All those chests. Was Esbern. There he is.
Interest you in some marksman training?
There's another dragon. I keep forgetting I can fast travel. Jesus Christ. There we go.
Yes?
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything. Or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
Delphine. What? It's good to see you. It's been a long time.
It's good to see you too, Esbern. It's been too long, old friend. Too long. Well, then. You made it safe and sound. Good. Come on, I have a place we can talk. Orgnar, hold down the bar for a minute, will you?
Yeah, sure.
This way. Now then, I assume you know about...
Oh yes, Dragonborn. Indeed, yes. Oh, this changes everything, of course. There's no time to lose, so we must locate. Let me show you. I know I had it here somewhere.
Esbern, what?
Give me just a moment. You see, right here, Skyhaven Temple. Constructed around one of the main Akaviri military camps in the Reach during their conquest of Skyrim.
Do you know what he's talking about?
Shh! This is where they built Alduin's Wall, to set down in stone all their accumulated dragon lore. A hedge against the forgetfulness of centuries. A wise and foresighted policy, in the event. Despite the far-reaching fame of Alduin's Wall at the time, one of the wonders of the ancient world, its location was lost.
Esbern, what are you getting at?
You mean, you don't mean to say you haven't heard of Alduin's Wall? Either of you?
Let's pretend we haven't. What's Alduin's Wall, and what does it have to do with stopping the dragons?
Alduin's Wall was where the ancient blades recorded all they knew of Alduin and his return. Part history, part prophecy. Its location has been lost for centuries, but I have found it again. Not lost, you see, just forgotten. The Blade's archives held so many secrets. I was only able to save a few scraps.
So you think that Alduin's Wall will tell us how to defeat Alduin?
Well, yes, but there's no guarantee, of course.
Skyhaven Temple it is, then. I knew you'd have something for us, Esbern. I know the area of the Reach that Esbern's talking about, near what's now known as Karthspire, in the Karth River Canyon. We can meet you there, or all travel together. Your call.
I'll meet you at Karthspire.
Your call. Might be safer to travel separately. Attract less attention that way. Don't worry, I'll get Esbern there in one piece. We'll wait for you near Karthspire. Good luck. This is it. The inn is yours. I'm probably never coming back here.
Well now, that's something to think about.
Take care of yourself, Orgnar. Goodbye.
Yeah, sure. You too, Delphine. You be safe.
Sorry for the small detour, but we had to get rid of that stuff.
It's no fun getting pushed around all the time.
My patron appears once more. Have you need of my blade?
Consider yourself hired.
You have chosen wisely. Lead on, and I shall follow. Lead on, then. We're one of the same kind, you and I. I'm glad to have met you.
I need to trade some things with you.
If that is what you wish. Lead on, then.
Okay, let's go to Castspire. Yeah, she's always a flirt.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead.
Nuttiest beef in the reach.
Blood and silver, friend. Blood and silver.
Don't get too far ahead.
Beware the region northeast, across the river. Forsworn have taken refuge in Broken Tower Redoubt and Red Eagle Redoubt.
Good day, friend. Keeping well? Even the dead need company. That's what Arcade provides.
Hey, Claudie. Good to see you, bud.
Hey, you mix potions, right? Can you brew me an ale?
Songs are just old memories that help the mead go down quicker.
Hey, Freewater. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. You're just in time for some epic battle coming up in the next few minutes. We'll be fighting a dragon and lots of bad dudes. We might get ourselves killed. So we're going to Karkspire to find Alduin's wall. Now this is going to be hard because I'm using a mod. I think I'm using a mod that changes the area there and inserts enemies too, so there's going to be more enemies altogether than the usual ones.
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go home to your mother.
Okay.
This doesn't concern you.
Oh, these are the new Khajiits I got.
You're dead.
It's one of those weird dragons again. Alright, I have to rush quickly to the toilet because I'm gonna not make it through. I'll be back literally in a second and we'll do this.
Begging will not save you.
I'm not
It's
afraid
really
of
dead
you.
then.
Forsworn make dark paths to the Hogwarts, and that is why they can use magic.
Why are you stopping?
We should be careful here. See these symbols on the floor?
Esbern's right. Look like pressure plates.
Be careful. We'll cross once it's safe.
Looks safe now. Let's move.
Yes, yes. We're close to the entrance.
No doubt it's treated. Your blood.
Try
Look here.
dripping blood onto
You see
the
how the
carving
ancient
on the
blades
floor.
revered Reman Cyrodiil?
It's coming to life. You did it. Here's the entrance. After you, Dragon. You should have the honor of being the first to set foot in Skyrim.
There's no telling what we might find inside.
So we made it in one piece. We almost died there. We almost died. That dragon almost killed us. The mod says all the powers of the dragons are based on real shouts. So I don't know what. I know one was the unrelenting force shout that it uses, but I don't know what those beams of light were. So what shout that is.
Yes.
Anyway, back to the story.
Look, here is Alduin. This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Alduin and the Dragon Cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against their dragon overlords, the legendary Dragon War. Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of the war. You see, here is fallen from the sky. The Nord tongues, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Patience. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory, mythic symbolism. Yes, yes. This here, coming from the mountain, there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh, yes. Presumably something rather specific to Dragon, or even Alduin itself. Remember, this is where they recorded all the news of Alduin.
So we're looking for a shout then. Damn it. Have you ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky?
No, I've never heard of anything like that.
I was afraid you were going to say that. I guess there's nothing for it. We'll have to ask the Greybeards for help. I hope to avoid involving them in this, but we have no other choice.
What do you have against the Greybeards?
If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky or whatever it is they do. The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War or done anything about Alduin? No. And they're afraid of you, of your power. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards?
The Greybeards may have a point. Power is dangerous.
Only if you don't know how to use it. All the great heroes have had to learn to use their power. Those that shrank from their destiny. Well, you've never heard of them, have you? And there are the villains, those that misused their power. There's always a choice, and there's always a risk. But if you live in fear of what might go wrong, you'll end up doing nothing. Like the Greybeards up on their mountain.
I'd better go see what Arngeir knows about this shout.
Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came calling. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old Blades might have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel. The prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tamriel in the first place, in search of the Dragon Ball. Here are the Akaviri, the Blades. You see their distinctive long swords. Now they need their ancient mission fulfilled as the last Dragon Ball contends with Alduin at the end of time. Are you paying attention, Delphine? You might learn something of our own history.
We're one of the same kind, you and I. I'm glad to have met you.
It's time for us to part ways.
It is a lonely thing, facing all the dangers of Skyrim by yourself. Come and find me, if you decide that you miss my companionship.
Was she hitting on me? Where's High Rothgard? There it is.
Your training proceeds well, Dragonborn.
I need to learn the shout used to defeat Alduin.
Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to?
It was recorded on Alduin's wall.
The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes?
The Blades are helping me. I'm not their puppet.
No, of course not. Forgive me, Dragonborn. I have been intemperate with you. But heed my warning. The Blades may say they serve the Dragonborn, but they do not. They never have.
So can you teach me this shout?
No, I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is called Dragon Rend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragon Rend holds no place within the way of the voice.
I thought you knew all the words of power.
But not Dragon Rend. The knowledge of that shout was lost in the time before history began. Perhaps only its creators ever knew it, but I am not the one to speak of it to you.
If the shout is lost, how can I defeat Alduin?
Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses.
Who is Paarthurnax?
He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice.
Why haven't I met Paarthurnax yet?
He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege.
How do I get to the top of the mountain to see him?
Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax.
Are my eyes playing tricks on me and there's 4 Greybeards? Oh, I thought there was... Oh, there is 4 Greybeards. That's right. Alright.
The path to Paarthurnax lies through this gate.
Just pretend I didn't
We'll show
say
you
that.
how to open the way. I will grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well. Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Paarthurnax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
Look! 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 Look!
Dremyolok, greetings, Wunderneek. I am Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain?
I wasn't expecting you to be a dragon.
I am as my father Akatosh made me, as are you, Dovahkiin. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation?
I need to learn the Dragonren shout. Can you teach me?
Drem. Patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. You're... gift, Dovahkiin. You'll understand fire as the Dove do. Now, show me what you can. Greet me not as mortal, but as Dova. Ah, yes. Sosedo Vlostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a jaw, mortal. Even for one of Dova Sos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me?
Can you teach me the Dragonren shout?
Ah, I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin.
How did you know I came for Dragonrend?
Alduin Comet Tid. What else would you seek? Alduin and Dovahkiin return together. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts.
How can I learn it then?
Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum?
I need to stop Alduin.
Yes, Alduin, Zembach, the elder brother, gifted, grasping, and troublesome, as is so often the case with Firstborn. But why? Why must you stop Alduin?
I like this world. I don't want it to end.
Prusa, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa, Lin Vokin. Would you stop the next world from being born?
I didn't come here to debate philosophy with you.
You have much to learn of the Dove, then. There is nothing else but philosophy to a Dova. It is no accident that we do battle with our Thum, our voices. There is no distinction between debate and combat to a dragon. Tinvak Loskra. For us, it is one and the same. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monaven, what you name Throat of the World?
No. Dragons like mountains, right?
True, but few now remember that this was the very spot where Alduin was defeated by the ancient tongues. Varucht Unslad. Perhaps none but me now remember how he was defeated.
Using the Dragonren shout, right?
Yes and no. Viknuzny Karon. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time.
An Elder Scroll? What's that?
How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words for such things that Jor do not. It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always existed. Rahwatlan. They are fragments of creation. The Kele, Elder Scrolls as you name them, they have often been used for prophecy. Yes, your prophecy comes from an Elder Scroll. But this is only a small part of their power. Zofa Suyek.
Are you saying the ancient Nords sent Alduin forward in time?
Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when.
How does any of this help me?
Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it.
Do you know where I can find an Elder Scroll?
Crosis, no. I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I.
Esbern or Arngir might have some idea.
Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way. Drem Yolok, greetings. Lok Thum.
Alright everybody, we're gonna wrap it up here. We're gonna wrap the stream up about this point because there's a lot to go, and yeah, I like to keep that all in a separate stream because we've got Alduin and Black Reach, which are massive, and then the final battle with Alduin, not the final battle, but Alduin Spain. So yeah, there's quite a lot to come, so I like to save that for tomorrow. So thank everybody for coming in, and hope you liked it. So far we've been doing real good. Had our close calls. We haven't died so far, don't want to jinx it. And yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you very much everybody for coming in. Freewater, Claude, Helga, thank you for being a great host. Yeah, I've got a very short-term memory. Remember who popped in. There was other people too, so anyways, thank you everybody, and I'll catch us all tomorrow. Thank you. Take care.